So, dear friends, well, expect the same from you by God's grace. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the founder, chairman, correspondent, and secretary, the managing director, for giving me this opportunity to complete the syllabus. On behalf of the students of Kalaimagal College of Arts and Science, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the management. As Head Department of Chemistry and Principal, Kalaimagal College of Arts and Science, Samanargoil, I have been allotted Organic Chemistry 1, Unit 1, namely carbohydrate. Up to March 15th, I have completed 75 to 80% of the syllabus. I have yet to be complete 20 to 25% of the syllabus allotted to me. In carbohydrate, lastly we have seen sucrose, which is a disaccharide come under oligosaccharide. Oligosaccharide is a class of carbohydrate which has been hydrolyzed to give minimum 2 monosaccharide molecules up to maximum 10 monosaccharide molecules. Disaccharide is one which upon hydrolyzed to give 2 simple carbohydrates. Good example is sucrose. So, we have already seen preparation property structure of sucrose. Now, we have to see or go through the second example of a disaccharide, namely maltose. Maltose, otherwise called malt sugar, having molecular formula C12H22O11. So, 12 carbon atoms, 22 hydrogen atoms, 11 oxygen atoms the maltose molecule has. Maltose is white crystalline solid, have melting point 160 to 165 degree centigrade, highly soluble in water, and it is dextrorotatory in nature. Dextrorotatory in nature. This is a physical property where the aqueous solution of maltose rotates the plane of the plane polarized light into in clockwise direction. Such a property is called dextrorotatory. Okay. Now let us come to preparation of first method is partial hydrolysis of starch. Starch upon hydrolyzed by dilute acid, it give maltose. Starch C6H10O5 N times starch subjected to partial hydrolysis using dilute acid. We have got C12H22O11 plus other product. Other products mean it may be glucose. Then second method is fermentation. Fermentation of what is called starch. Starch subject to fermentation using yeast. Yeast contain enzyme diastase which convert starch into maltose. 12. or we may convert starch into maltose by using what is called malt, which is present in barley. Then let us come to the chemical properties of maltose. First one is hydrolysis. Then maltose hydrolysis using dilute acid. Say maltose so maltose subjected to hydrolysis using dilute acid, we have got 2 units of C6H12O6. It may be D plus glucose. So, D glucose, you have got D glucose. Then second one is maltose treat with what is called phenylhydrazine. Treat with we have got C12H20O9 N double bond N NH C6H5 2 times called ozazone, maltosazone. So maltose react with phenylhydrazine. We have got maltosazone, which is an yellow color precipitate. Then second A. Then into B, maltose treat with what is called hydroxylamine NH2OH. This is called hydroxylamine. We have got oxime, maltose oxime formula C12H22O10 double bond NH2 H2O. Okay, this is maltose oxime. So these two reactions, namely reaction with phenylhydrazine, we have got maltose oxime. Reaction with hydroxylamine, we have got maltose oxime, where maltosazone when treated with phenylhydrazine. These two reactions shows that maltose contain a carbonyl group. Maltose contain a carbonyl group which may be an aldehyde group. So C double bond OH, C double bond OH, and aldehydic function are a keto group. Both are called carbonyl groups. Then third property, maltose react treat with Tollens reagent and phenylhydrazine. Treat with Tollens reagent. Tollens reagent contain silver oxide the silver oxide is reduced to metallic silver, then you have got maltosozone. Maltobionic acid. You have got maltobionic acid. It is nothing but C12H21O10, then COOH. So C11H21O10 called maltobionic acid. Similarly, maltose treat with Fehling's solution. Fehling's solution. We have got Fehling's solution contain CuO, cupric oxide. Cupric oxide get reduced to cuprous oxide, Cu2O, plus maltobionic acid, which is a red color precipitate. So, take a clean test tube, add aqueous solution of maltose, then add few drops of tolerance reagent, shake the mixture or stir the mixture. The mixture is heated in a water bath for 10 to 15 minutes, then cool. You see silver metal is deposited inside the wall of the glass tube that looks like a beautiful silver mirror. If the aqueous solution of maltose, treat with Fehling's solution, stir well, then heat the mixture in water bath, then cool, we have got red color precipitate. This reaction shows that, these two reactions shows that the carbonyl group present in maltose is an aldehydic function, not keto function. That is why maltose is called as reducing sugar. It reduces tolerance reagent as well as Fehling's solution. Then maltose subjected to oxidation using bromine water. Here we have got maltobionic acid. Maltobionic acid both the compound have same number of carbon atoms, C12, here also C11 plus C1. So, maltobionic acid also contain 12 carbon atoms. This proves that maltose contain an aldehydic group, not keto function. Aldehyde group always present in the terminal end of the chain, whereas keto group is present in middle of the chain. If keto function is present, we have got mixture of acids with lesser number of carbon atom when compared to maltose. If aldehyde group is present, we have got only one product in which number of carbon atom is same as in maltose. Then come to what is called acetylation. Acetylation. Then maltose treat with acetic anhydride in presence of sodium acetate. Maltose react with treat with acetic anhydride in presence of sodium acetate. We have got octa O methyl maltose. So, molecular formula of maltose is may be written as C12H14O3OH 8 times. 14 plus 8, 22, 3 plus 8 oxygen, so 11 oxygen, that is equivalent to C12H22O11. Then we have got C12H14O3O COCH3 8 times the loss of 8 CH3 COH molecule. So, maltose when treated with acetic anhydride in presence sodium acetate, we have got octa O methyl maltose, that is O nothing but oxygen atom. The acetyl octa acetyl, octa O acetyl maltose. This reaction proves that maltose contain 8 hydroxyl group. Since maltose is a stable compound, in that case the 8 hydroxyl group must be present in 8 different carbon atoms. Then let us come to structure of maltose. This is the structure of maltose. This is pyranose, ring structure of glucose. These two units are linked by means of 2 hydroxyl group present here where water molecules lost, and these two pyranose rings are linked through oxygen atom. This is the structure of maltose. Let us come to structure elucidation or determination of structure of maltose. Point number 1, elemental analysis and molecular weight determination proves that maltose molecular formula is C12H22O11. This is point number 1. So, point number 1, molecular formula C12H22O11. Then second one is reaction with phenylhydrazine and hydroxylamine. Maltose react with phenylhydrazine. We have got beautiful yellow color precipitate called osazone, maltosazone. We already seen this particular reaction in chemical properties. Then maltose react with phenylhydrazine. We have got oxime called by the name maltose oxime. These two reactions are characteristic for a compound containing a carbonyl group. Since maltose react with phenylhydrazine, so C6H5, NHNH2 and NH2OH hydroxylamine, these two reactions are characteristic of a compound containing what is called carbonyl group. This shows that maltose contain a carbonyl group. Then maltose treat with bromine water. So maltose react with bromine water. Bromine water is nothing but a reagent where bromine is diluted or bromine is dissolved in water, called bromine water, which is reddish brown in color. If bromine water is added to maltose solution, the bromine water color is decolorized. We have got maltobionic acid. Bromine water is nothing but a mild oxidizing agent. It oxidizes maltose into maltobionic acid. This reaction is also we have already seen. This shows that this reaction proves that maltose, in maltose, the carbonyl group is not a ketone, but it is an aldehydic function. Since both maltose and maltobionic acid contain same number of carbon atoms, this is a valid proof for a compound containing a aldehydic function. Since aldehydic group present at the terminal carbon atom, then only we have got the product having same number of carbon atom as in the reactant maltose. Then hydrolysis. Maltose subjected to hydrolysis we have got two molecules of D plus glucose. So, this linkage is broken. We have got, so we have got what is called so OH here, OH. This is called D glucose, D plus glucose. If maltose is hydrolyzed using dilute acid, we have got two molecules of what is called D plus glucose. Then these two units are linked via oxygen atom by losing a water molecule. Okay. The next one is maltose is a reducing sugar. It reduces tolerance reagent and Fehling's reagent. Fehling's reagent. So maltose reduces both Tollens and Fehling's reagents. This shows that the carbonyl group must be an aldehydic function. Then maltose should contain one, at least minimum one aldehydic group, contain one aldehydic group in any one of the glucose ring structure in maltose which is in free state. That is, this reaction shows that maltose contain a carbonyl group which should be an aldehydic function which is present in any one of the glucose ring structure in maltose in free state in maltose. Since maltose react with hydroxylamine in 1:1 ratio, this is a valid proof for a molecule containing only one carbonyl function. Okay. Then maltose undergoes mutarotation. Maltose undergoes mutarotation. Mutarotation is a property of rotating the plane of the plane polarized light in clockwise direction. This property proves that maltose exists in two isomeric form. One is alpha and beta form. Alpha maltose, another one is beta maltose. Two isomeric form, these are two isomeric forms of maltose. Alpha maltose have optical rotation of plus 168 degrees, alpha form, whereas specific rotation of beta form is plus 112 degrees. At equilibrium, the aqueous solution of maltose has a specific rotation of plus 138 degrees. That is, specific rotation of alpha form decreased from plus 168 degrees to plus 138 degree, whereas the specific rotation of beta isomer of maltose is increased from plus 112 degree to 138 degrees. This property, namely the property of beta rotation, which is a physical property, shows that maltose exists in two isomeric forms. Then maltose treat with bromine water. Maltose treat with bromine water. We have got maltobionic acid. We have got maltobionic acid. Then maltobionic acid on methylation using dimethyl sulfate in presence of sodium hydroxide, we have got octa O methyl derivative of maltose. This upon hydrolysis, we have got two products, product 1, product 2. So, this is maltose. Maltose may undergo a kind of rearrangement or tautomerism, where hydrogen may be replaced as H plus ion. Then this pair of electrons shifted to carbon oxygen. At the same time, this bond shifted to oxygen atom. This H plus ion bonded to oxygen. In that case, what we have, so see, so double bond O, H, this become OH. This is an aldehydic form of maltose which have free aldehyde function. This is obtained from maltose. This may be in equilibrium. So, I can say this is the aldehydic form of maltose. This get oxidized to maltobionic acid. So, this may become C double bond OH. This is maltobionic acid. Upon methylation, we have got octamethyl derivative. So, this is CH3, here also CH3, here also CH3, here also CH3, then CH3, 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 CH3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octa. O-methyl maltobionic acid. Octa O-methyl maltobionic acid. Maltobionic acid. So this is octa O-methyl maltobionic acid. This upon subject to hydrolysis, where this bond may be cleaved. So we have got, so water molecule may be added. We got two products, structure 1 and structure 2. This may be structure 1. This part is structure 1. This part is structure 2. I may write this structure. Then CH2O CH3. This is COOH. Octa-O-methyl maltobionic acid, subject to hydrolysis, this particular bond, carbon oxygen bond is broken, where water molecule is added. We got two products. The product 1 is 2, 3, 5, 6 tetra O-methyl gluconic acid. This is structure 1. Structure 2 is 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6 tetra O-methyl pyranose. So this is carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 5, carbon number 6. So 2, 3, 5, 6 tetramethyl gluconic acid. This is carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5. So 2, 3, 4, 6 tetramethyl glucopyranose we have. So in structure 1, carbon 4, so C4 in structure 1, C1 in structure 2 have hydroxyl groups. So carbon number in structure 1, carbon number 4 have hydroxyl group. In structure 2, carbon number 1 has hydroxyl group. So these two units are linked through these carbon atoms via oxygen by losing water molecule.